Army. Welcome back to another episode of BVB Army Hearts to Hearts. My name's Nicole.
I'm Ruth.
And we have a special fan on today.
Hi.
Yes, we do have a very, very, very awesome fan coming back here again. Memoria, correct? You came and joined us for the Knives and Pens dissecting video, I believe. Correct me. Yes, you did. So nice to have you back on our amazing show for you to tell everyone about your wonderful BVB story.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, of course. We are so excited to hear your story and everything about BVB, your journey with them. And yes, we'll just dive into the questions, I suppose. So our very first question for you is the classic. How did you discover Black Veil Brides?
So initially I discovered it like 5-ish years ago. I don't remember exactly because when I first discovered it, so my sister and I were drinking and doing different try not to sing and do the songs on YouTube just for fun, and we did an like emo old style edition, and we know all these songs by heart. And then I believe it was either Fallen Angels or In the End that came on. I'm like, hold on, I don't know that one. How do I not know this one? And then I went down the rabbit hole and found music and started listening to it. But that just started like my music enjoyment. I didn't really get into the band and the details. And then I saw them live last October in Seattle. And that seeing them live got me down a very deep rabbit hole. And now that's when the full BVB membership army kind of started.
Okay, so you discovered their music while doing the Try Not to Sing challenge. And so you heard the songs. So so when did you really into them and stuff? Because I know you listened to them and then you saw their concert, but when did you I want to know who BVB is, I guess.
That was the concert. After the concert, I was like, I want to know more details. I'm like, this is awesome. I'm singing along to songs, and this is the best, and I want to know about it. And then I found more information about them, and I started researching about Lonnie and about the band, and then joined Twitter and Discord and Twitch, and
And so the concert you went to, correct me if I'm wrong then, if I'm doing the math correctly, is the In Between tour then, right?
Yes, that was a Seattle In Between tour. Yep.
We were at the same concert. I don't know where you were, but we were at the same concert. So
yeah, I was up in the seats because I wasn't as big of a fan back then. I just was like, I like their music. Let's go see them live.
Nice.
Well, speaking of their music then, and as you said, we've been listening to a lot of their songs. What is your favorite song by Black Veil Brides?
So probably The Vengeance. I also really like The Ritual and Savior and Carolyn. But The Vengeance is my top one, I think. But those kind of sneak up there because I like to be emotional, I guess.
Slow song.
I'm so glad you said The Vengeance. That is such a great song, and I feel like no one has said that one yet.
Nope. You're our first, at least from the EP of the night.
So. Well, so I'm a Lonnie fangirl just a little bit. That's an understatement.
I'm sorry. You say that really just a little bit.
It's an understatement of the lifetime. Yeah, so The Vengeance is when Lonnie was one of the first music videos, and I love the music video for that, and I love the song and the energy from that, so I love that song.
Nice.
It's a very good song.
It is a good song. That came out did both videos come out, or was it just The Vengeance and then was Saints of the Blood come out, or both were released? I can't remember. All I remember is that it was on Thanksgiving night.
I know.
On Thanksgiving night when they just boom, here you go. We're without any warning. We're just
no.
So to give a reference from how I went from just the music to completely obsessed. When I went to the In Between tour, I saw the Phantom of Tomorrow stuff and saw that it was a different band. That's how bad it was. I didn't know there was a new album. So I was like, who is the Phantom? I didn't realize that was BVB merch. And then afterwards I connected it. But I was like, who is the Phantom? I didn't know there was another band playing.
Out of just curiosity, because I know you said found out about their song, and then you went to the concert at the in between tour. So with that concert, did you want to go for funds, or did you see the Black Veil Bride's name, or were you in for in this moment? Just out of curiosity.
I was there for Black Veil Bride. My friend and I, like I said, we enjoyed the music, and I love the In the End and Fallen Angels. I'm like, these songs feel like they need to be experienced live. If there's a concert nearby, we should go see it, because I feel like this needs to be experienced live. And so I kind of went there to see the In the End and Fallen Angels live, and I love singing out loud, so I want to shout those lyrics out loud. I joined Twitter because of them, and I watch Jake now religiously on Twitch, and I'm part of Discord, like fully into Discord family, and I gone to like the Trinity of Terror show in Spokane. I think it went well. It went well.
So it's kind of fun to see your tweets and stuff, just because like it reminds me of when BVB first came out and how obsessed I was. Oh, I was obsessed. I'm not gonna avoid it, but yeah. Anyway, with you joining, like listening for 5 years ago, what is your favorite album of Black Veil Bride?
It's probably actually Wretched and Divine. Not Wretched, Sense of World of Fire. I was like saying the wrong one. I like them both.
They're so good, right?
Yes.
Why is it your favorite?
Just has a lot of really good songs that I like. I don't know. Just something about that album. I'm really bad at explaining who I think, so well.
No, you're good. You're good. It spoke to you. It hit with you. So
yeah. It's hard to choose in general. I think that one has the most songs that are like my top songs, even though they're not the top, but they're up there. So, and then obviously has Savior on it. Nice. I love Savior. Yeah, I would say The Night, but that's an EP, so kind of counts.
I think
kind of
counts in a way, in their own way. So
they need to release it in CD form and vinyl form. I will buy The Night vinyl EP.
Well, we know that all of their albums are pretty heckin' amazing. But what are your thoughts on their new album, The Phantom Tomorrow?
I love it. I have it on both vinyl and CD form. I love it so much. I love the progression of the songs flows so well. I'm like, that's the one album that you have to listen in order. It's so good. And the overture is
hands
beautiful.
down agree.
Love it.
With the new Phantom of Tomorrow, if you can, what are your top 3 favorite songs?
Well, my top song will be Full Eternal. Top 3, that's a harder choice. I think the top 1 for me is easier than top 3, because then everything kind of starts to tie. It's like Full Eternal and then a bunch of songs.
We will accept top 1. We get top because a lot of fans cannot figure out their top 1. So
yeah.
There you go.
Wow, like I think you're the first to just say the one. I feel like everyone's like,
everyone's
gonna
give
maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah, I've listened to Full Eternal on repeat so much.
So Memoria, we do have the signature question that I ask everyone. You must tell me, do you prefer we stitch these wounds or re-stitch these
wounds? I think for me, it's a blend of both. Like, I don't think I have a preference. I like to listen, just like when I listen to those songs, I have it on shuffle. So I will get both different versions, depending. Like, it's not an album that I will listen just by itself as much, because I know some people will. For me, it's usually part of a playlist or just listening to BVB on shuffle. So I don't really, I like both of them, and I love the Mortician's Daughter overture. It's beautiful. Jinx on violin is always great. I love Jinx on violin.
The fact that you said you like a blend of it makes me want to go on this music app, and I'm literally now going to blend the songs.
I'm surprised.
New and old. Like, can you imagine blending overture with the Mortician's Daughter?
Oh.
Gonna do it.
Yes, do it.
do it. I'm actually surprised you haven't. So
Yeah.
Girl, I know, right?
one has. Yeah.
I feel like someone on YouTube may have done that. I don't know. I
They
could
probably did. It's probably already been done, but I just haven't
probably.
updated it.
So
But you haven't done it.
there you go.
Exactly.
He hasn't.
Yeah.
All right, so I know this might be a toughie one for you, but what has been your favorite memory with them? And it could be if you just want to single out Lonnie, that's fine.
Just a tough one for me, considering I had dinner with Lonnie. No, actually, surprising. I think actually, as much as dinner with Lonnie was nice, I think it's still the meeting Jinx and Jake at Trinity of Terror tour, because I got to meet the other two.
Yes.
Like,
Mhm.
I love Lonnie, and hanging out with him and seeing his friend perform was wonderful, and it'll be forever like a cherished memory. But like for more than just Lonnie, that was like more fangirl happy moment. That was, despite what happened, hanging out with Lonnie felt like meeting up with a fellow BVB member or just hanging out with a friend. That's what until I got back to the hotel room and started messaging Cassidy and Tabitha and everyone and confusing Ruth because I was so high. I was like, oh my god, oh wait, I didn't tell you what happened. But yeah, those two
you're talking about
probably.
that one night where you just you ran.
The message.
I was
like,
I was
I just had.
I was so like, am I missing something? Is this message meant for someone else? Like, you definitely confused me on that message.
I was just like, I was so not high. I did tell you before I might hang out with him, but then I forgot to tell you.
Okay, truthfully, I get told so many things. It's hard to keep track now at these times. It's just
fair.
like there's you, there's other fans, there's Nicole, there's Cassidy. I'm just
Oh,
like, I feel like my teacher brain's in overwork. I'm like, I just need to make a whiteboard. Black is for Nicole, red's for Cassidy, and green is for whoever, purple's, and like, okay, that way I just keep track of like who's doing what, or who's going where. I'm just like that. So.
Oh yeah, I get that. But yeah, no, I just message you going like, oh my god, I'm freaking out. I just hang out with a friend and I'm just mildly freaking out. And you're like, what? I'm like, send
yeah,
picture.
she failed to mention her friend was Lonnie. She just said friend, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, meeting them at Trinity of Terror tour though was very hyper, and seeing was Jake and Jinx.
So with the Trinity of Terror leg one at the Spokane, Washington, I know I ran into you and stuff, and you told me about getting Jake Best and everything. So when you went to the
both,
yep, there it is.
This is Jinx.
Oh, Jinx.
And
Oh,
this is
sorry.
Jinx.
Yeah.
I got both of them.
Oh, let me see them both. I want to see both.
Okay. Oh.
Yep.
This is
Okay.
This is Jinx.
That one's
These little
Jinx.
round ones, and it has a.
Oh, he put it inside. Nice.
Oh my
I
gosh.
asked him to put on the inside.
Oh, it's on the inside of both?
It's in the inside.
Oh no. Yeah. So don't. Okay, if it's on the
That's
inside though, do you wear them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's. I asked them to sign them on the inside, and they were like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah," because I want to one day get them covered with like a film, so they stay safe. And I can still wear them.
Perfect.
Smart.
We know that this next question is a pretty deep one, so you can definitely take as much time as you need. But how has BVB impacted your life?
I mean, I've definitely made a lot of friends through BVB, and it's like talking with Lonnie and becoming friends with him. It has helped me to kind of start to focus on myself and get start working for myself more. And I started learning guitar because of BVB also. I actually finally got onto depression meds, which helps a lot with what I deal with. So because I was like, I just feel like I need to be better. Like it's hard to describe, but like once it may not be music related, but when someone like Lonnie starts to talk to you and stuff, you kind of want to be better. At least in my mind, you want to be better to live up to that friendship. I don't know, it's hard to describe, but yeah, like taking care of myself more, learning guitar, making new friends, hanging out on Discord a lot, and stuff like that. Definitely helped me.
Self-care is very important, and I think it's wonderful that you've realized that you do need to do self-care for yourself. and I'm happy that Lonnie, Jake, the Discord on Jake's Twitch stream, and just in general BVB were there for you, and also to help you realize, like, self-care is very important, even if it's something little. It's important for you.
Yeah, and Lonnie was also there for me when despite me not knowing my grandfather well, I still got affected by his death, and Lonnie was there to help me get through that, like sending pictures of Mila and being there for me. So yeah.
Good. I'm glad that they were there for you when you needed them.
Yeah.
Okay, so tattoos. Out of curiosity, do you have any tattoos? If not, we were curious if you were planning on ever getting a BBB tattoo.
I do not have a BVB tattoo, but I want to get one. I hyperfixate, so I was worried that this was kind of a hyperfixation that would go away. So I always give it at least a year of hyperfixating before I do anything past that. But yeah, so I'm planning to get a tattoo just when I have money, and probably after October. Money is also a thing. I definitely want this one.
They are
Oh, yeah.
expensive, but if you find a good artist and who does amazing quality work.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, what's your idea for your tattoo?
I want the basic. I want at least the logo. I want the star, and then I probably will get some lyrics. I do want ritual lyrics.
Which
I don't know.
star logo? Since they're changing it a lot.
Every single time, I swear. But they're back to the old ones for now.
Yes.
I just like everywhere.
We're not going down that.
Like the fact that they're bringing back the old logos, and I'm like, my heart exploded when I saw that, and I'm just like, I know they're planning something, and I'm just like,
Right.
the logos.
It's releasing so much serotonin.
Like it brings me joy. Like, don't get me wrong. I like the fact that they changed up the logos, especially with the Phantom Tomorrow and everything. Oh, they also did it with the Night and like a little bit with Thor, make them spikier. But I am just, call me OG. I like the OG logos where they first started and everything, and I'm just like seeing those again. Yeah. I'm just like,
yes. And Jake trying to definitely yes us by going, oh no, we just felt like using the old logo. We're like, Jake, you think we're going to fall for that? Really? Someone asked him on which stream, and he was like, oh no, we just felt like using the old logos for this tour.
I was there. I was watching that.
Liars.
I'm like, Jake, you spill the beans all the time. Might as well just spill it right now. Anyway, Bax, we just got off the rails. I know Nicole asked you what type of which logo? Yeah,
which star logo?
Which version of it? Which we were using?
The star that's, I have it on my seal. Can you see it? This one. I don't know which one it is.
Oh, it's very blurry. It looks like the original.
The one without the spikes.
Okay, yeah. So the original.
Yes.
Yeah.
The question is, are you going to get it in gold?
I don't know what I'm getting. I don't know yet.
It's okay.
I will go to an artist.
Really black. So I'm a fan of that.
Okay, guys. Hear me out, okay? Just hear me out. You guys know you're wearing it, Lonnie's makeup, right? Imagine that as a tattoo.
All the time.
Wouldn't it be pretty bomb?
Okay, my second question is for you, Nicole. On the face or somewhere else?
On the face, right there. What if we tattooed that? For real.
Okay.
Boom, boom. But the question is, would Lonnie be like honored, or would he be like,
that is a very when it comes to face tattoos, it's always it's a strong statement and commitment. That's all I have to say.
Do you guys not like me anymore if I told you I'm gonna get face tattoos?
Nicole, we have to talk about this because I talk to my friends about this who literally get their pits tattooed and their neck and
I just
told them as long as they don't get their eyeballs, we know. Okay. The same.
I'm not gonna get like
if you get your eyeballs tattooed straightly sold black. I question and be concerned about you No, stop, Nicole.
Kind of giving me ideas.
No, stop it.
I know. I'm like, that actually sounds cool.
Hey.
Jinx would definitely not do it. Andy, maybe. I don't think Jake has said he's pretty much done with tattoos.
I
Maybe
can totally
some
see
clenchy,
Andy
but
doing
he's pretty
it.
much done. I think Andy is the only one I could see really doing it.
Maybe.
Cece, maybe. Nah, Cece wouldn't. Yes. No. I think Andy's the only one.
Yeah, it's really hard to say, but like when it comes to like face, like I like the idea of the Lonnie, but like as a permanent tattoo, that's intense, Nicole. I mean, ow! First of all, ow, and ow, and like how long is it? Neck? I don't even know. So,
Like, yeah, how to go all the way down.
again, ow and ow.
There's a lot of ow going on.
It's the face.
Yeah. Yep.
Sorry, I just have kind of mixed emotions when it comes to it. Okay. BVB concert. I know we talked about this a little bit. So you have been to the In Between tour and the Trinity of Terror Leg 1, and I think I saw around the internet that you're going to the Trinity of Terror Leg 3 in Seattle, Washington.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep, Seattle.
Yes, I wish I could go, but it's very close to winter break, and it's on a Monday, and I'm like, as much as I want to, I don't think I can. So have fun for me.
Yeah.
But
yes, for sure.
with the concert, I'm assuming all of them have been phenomenal.
Yes.
And did you have VIP for In Between or no?
No.
Okay.
So that wasn't that big incident.
Your very first VIP was Trinity of Terror Leg 1 then.
Yeah, that was the very first VIP ever for me. Like I've never had VIP before that.
Oh, that's awesome. I know Nicole and I have like said this probably in our last episode where we're discussing VIP with like 2 and 3. I'm really hoping down in the future, which will most likely happen, BVB does like a headlining show and everything, and protocols are not so intense with COVID and everything, and where you get to experience a VIP having that 30-second time with them and having a group photo with them, like you can actually physically side hug them instead of being behind and everything. So.
Yeah, I mean, I got to talk to Jinx, Jake, and Lonnie, so I'm only missing Cece and Andy. Just see you eventually.
Yeah. But I'm happy that you were able to get VIP for Leg 1 because I know that's sold out, and VIP for Leg 3.
No, it's not worth it in my opinion.
Okay. I was just out of curiosity because I know like they changed the goodie bags, and I know the price went up a little bit up. So
Atreyu has good VIP. Yeah.
Wait, Atreyu has.
If I do, yes, Atreyu has very good VIP.
What's their VIP? Sorry, this is the first I'm hearing about it. I've been
okay.
What's their VIP?
Their VIP, I have to bring it up because I don't have it. So Atreyu is $75, and they have acoustic pre-show performance, Q&A meet and greet with Atreyu, souvenir lanyard, group photo, signed poster, and then a cinch bag.
See, I miss when bands used to do all like you're meeting the one band and then you get posters, shirts, this, that. I miss that.
Wow. And you get to have like an acoustic show and stuff also. They also are having a giveaway. Sorry, this is kind of an advertisement, but if you do end up any of you going to like 3 and getting a Atreyu VIP, they have a giveaway where if you post it on Instagram, you could win like a lunch with them. So the grand prize winner for the giveaway is you and 2 friends go to lunch with them and get 2 merch bundles, and then 2 runner-ups get merch bundles.
You know, I'm just saying, like, it's not, I know Black Veil Brides has never done it, and I wish they would. But there's a lot of bands, like, I don't know if you guys are aware of the band Senses Fail. Maybe not. It's one of my husband's favorite bands, but believe it or not, I actually found out a lot of bands when they're doing tours, when you get VIP, they normally have like 3 different bundles. Like one VIP is just to get the merch. Second VIP is to get the merch and meet the band. Third VIP is to get the merch, meet the band, have lunch with the band, and you get to be backstage watching the show, not in the crowd. Like there's a lot of bands that do VIPs like that.
Wishful thinking. this will only happen if we legitimately have like a blue moon, which will never happen. Hence why I say it is that if we ever does that, it will within a second.
I was about to say.
Sell
Oh,
it
yeah.
out. It will
Mhm.
sell it within a second.
Yep.
Again, cheer on, have fun for me because it breaks my soul. Because I would go, but the fact that
Uh,
I even told my friend this who lives in Seattle.
School.
Yeah, adulting. I have to be the responsible adult here. But the fact that okay, I told my friend this who lives in Seattle, she lets me crash at her place every single time I'm there.
Yeah.
I told her if they were coming on a Saturday, it would work out. I would leave work Friday, drive to Seattle, go to the concert on Saturday, and then drive back on Sunday. It would work out, but the fact that it's on Monday.
It actually works better for me because it's on Monday. Because I always have Mondays off already.
Yeah,
so for me, it's off.
it's
But
not in
since
my
it's on Monday,
favors.
it's perfect.
And it goes in the same plan where like if I was going to put my days in or try to get that day up, it's a fight. Teachers fight over the last week before winter break, and I'm just like, I will be a responsible art teacher who will be with her students and do finish up the clay projects that we do in winter. I will smile and I will be a responsible, good art teacher. And my soul hurts a little bit, but I will smile.
It's the last show of the tour. So you know they're going to pull some crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Not how
Last show of the tour is all like first show.
It's fine
Halloween show.
because like it's already been announced and it's been over on Twitter that Nicole and I are going to the Cincinnati show. It's the last show for leg 2 in Andy's hometown, so that we have that.
Yeah, so that'll be. Yeah, you get that.
It's out.
I'm
Minus that
excited.
Halloween show, which I'm still salty about. I'm not gonna.
Just all the shows that you want to go to. You can.
The El Paso one hurts still a lot, and I have to distract myself hard on Halloween. If that is to call Nicole and sing her happy birthday 100 times, I will do it. If that is to, I just have to distract
I'll
myself.
put you on FaceTime so you can trick or treat with me. Memoria. This question comes from the awesome Cadence because I still can't believe that we also didn't think of this one too. But what is your favorite BVB war paint?
Yeah.
I know. I'm just like that's so silly to answer.
Yeah, now I feel stupid for that. I'm like, why did I not just guess
I have to ask that. Okay, with war paint, obviously you're wearing Lonnie. You made it clear that you are a Lonnie stan, which I find phenomenal and so cute. So minus Lonnie, if we're going to set the world on fire, pick one of those war paint.
It's probably set the world on fire. It'll be probably Jinx. I love Jinx for paint.
Just her eyes.
Right. I love Jinx's war paint.
One question I always had for Jinx for his war paint is, don't get me wrong, I love his gesture eyes and everything, is how does he do his stripes on his chest and arm? Like, I swear, I've been trying to figure that out ever since high school. And like, I'm like, does he paint them on? Does he have someone paint them on? Is it tape? Because they're like so and perfect all the time. And so I'm just like, Jinx, how in the world do you do that back then? Like, it's so perfect. And I'm like, do you use a stencil?
Andy? I'm going to guess Andy does them or something like that. That's my guess. Because the two artistic people.
They're so perfect.
The two artistic people are Andy and Jinx.
They're so perfect.
He's got a steady hand then.
So
because as you're saying, Ruth, the lines on the chest and arm are so straight and perfect. Like, I'm like, is he using a ruler? They might put tape around it and then paint it and then rip the tape off so that way it's like got that crisp straight line.
At the same time, I mean, like, what black you guys use because it's so like what's that word? What is that? It's an art term and I can't think of it. It's I was trying to think what's the opposite word of opaque? Like, it's not translucent, it's I feel like there's it's very like black, it's very, you see the color, and like every time, at least from the first concert I saw and he had those on when they left, it looked like no sweat touched it and like it didn't look like it was smeared whatsoever. So I'm just like, sir, what do you
Was that Silver when they used the acrylic paint?
It could have been. It really could have been. And now that I look back at it, like acrylic paint is so bad for your skin, but like, yeah.
Oh yeah, they've talked about it many times how bad it was.
I mean, like I've done it before, and I'm just like, how in the world they did this for so many shows? How is their skin so nice though? Okay, now we come to the wonderful question that Cassidy asked us: what is your favorite BBB era?
So I say for me, there's a split because I have the favorite era for like the band is right now because of how happy they are, how healthy they are, and the fact that we have Lonnie and everything. So right now would be my favorite era for that. But like fashion and makeup and stuff probably would be to Set the World on Fire.
We shout, we are the fallen angels. Nice.
Yeah, I'm like there's the makeup aspect of it and like the look aspect, and then there's the actual band aspect. Right now, I love them right now so much.
Yeah, I like the fact that you point that out. Like as the fashion aesthetic looks, I would say it set the world on fire with all the makeup, the studs, the crazy poofy what I like to call Mufasa hair, and then as them as a band and stuff, everything is the Phantom Tomorrow. Because I think fans who have been there from the start can definitely see the difference between the first album to where they are now as a band.
Facts. So you have now been a fan, as you said, for what, 5 years ago today? So 5 years now, we want to say, right? You've been a fan.
I consider it
roughly.
Yeah, like I
So
consider
roughly.
full fan less than a year again.
Okay.
When I was before the first 4 years, I barely knew them to a point where I didn't know Phantom of Tomorrow was an album.
Roughly like a year, you've been like a fan. I guess. Okay.
Like
right.
a diehard fan, part of the army.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, with that being said, how has your experience in the BVB Army been?
It's been awesome. I mean, like I've made a ton of friends. I'm a little shy, so the fact that I was able to make any friends is amazing. I actually made a lot of friends. There's always going to be some drama and some stuff happening because there's any community and anything. That just is a fact. But overall, it's been great. I love Jake's Discord. I mean, there's so many friends now that I have through that. I'm like, I do have one friend I met through Instagram, but most of them are through Discord and Twitch.
I definitely understand your whole shyness thing and being in the BVB Army, and I think that's kind of what makes the BVB Army kind of great. Is you have some fans, like us that are shy, and like I've been grateful to honestly have a friend like Ruth, someone who's very just bubbly and who's willing to come to me and be like, hey, I saw your post, like I could post anything about BVB and I know that like she'll be the one there. So like I guess what I'm trying to say is my introverted ass probably would have never talked to anyone in the BVB Army because I'm so shy and just scared. So it's like I really look up to people like Ruth, honestly. I do. Honestly. Yeah. You shine. You have the shine to you. And it's easy to talk to you. So, and I'm sure that there's been a lot of fans in the BVB Army that have done that for you, Memoria.
Yeah, that was Cassidy for me. And then
Good one.
Cassidy, Tabitha.
Cassidy's energy is just on like, I don't.
Oh yeah, no, okay. You could.
No, I know she's mentioned you to me. Like,
cut this out, but I gotta show you what she sent me. It has paragraphs. It has paragraphs.
About a letter she gave me. It's on the top of my mirror, and yeah, it's not as much paragraphs, but it's kind of there too. So yeah,
paragraphs. It's indented and has paragraphs.
Handwriting ever. I'm jealous of her handwriting.
Oh yeah, no, my letters are always the best. I have a few people I've write to. Lonnie Prince about phone. No, don't do that.
This is more like a side question. With meeting so
Yeah.
many fans online and a little bit through Instagram, have you gotten a chance to meet them like in person by any chance?
I met you.
Yeah, that's true. Hi.
Kinda. That was, you kinda know my shy personality. Hi. Okay, cool. You know
honestly,
you.
okay.
Bye.
Truthfully, I saw your tweets and I saw you were going to Spokane on. Okay, straight up, like the chances of seeing you, I didn't like 50-50, most likely not or whatever. But like, boom, you were just right there, and I happened to come the direction you were there, and from the first interaction with you, I don't know, it could have been your anxiety, but like I did not catch shyness whatsoever. What I saw was a very eager, exciting fan to be back at a Black Brides concert, and I just saw that excitement and everything. The fact that you're willing to be on the vlog just made me happy. So I was just like, success. So
Yes.
yeah.
I get very giggly when I get nervous. So it's between me being happy and me being nervous. It's very thin line there. It's very hard to tell when I'm.
Well, I do hope you get the chance, like later down the road, like to meet Cassidy. Hopefully, maybe I know we live in the Pacific Northwest. We have to travel across the country to see her.
I have plans for next year, and if they work out, I might get to meet a few people. Maybe Cassidy. I don't know if she'll go to that show, but
all I know is that you with Cassidy, I've only met her once at a concert. But like if you do our like concert buddies, that people protect you during those mosh pits. She is a yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I guess our very last question is kind of like a fun random question. Is out of curiosity, do you have any questions for Nicole and I? It doesn't have to be BVB related. We've gotten some goofy ones in the past. So
I feel kind of blanking now. I swear I had questions, but now I don't think. If I do, they're all gone from my head. Okay, I am.
It'll come to you after we're done with this. You're like,
Me talking to Lonnie first time, same thing. I just like, I have questions, but I don't remember them. I'm sorry.
you're good.
You're good. It happens.
Yeah.
Been there.
Yeah.
You know, you're fine. If you're completely blanking, we've been there.
Yeah.
Totally understand. Actually, okay, since you don't have a question, just out of curiosity, because we got asked this, I just have to know. I've been asking this question to everyone just to hear their answers. What 5 liquids would you get out of your 5 fingers?
I mean, I've heard.
It makes you think.
I've heard some of these answers, so I'm going to steal some already that I know I've heard. Is that gasoline is definitely the one. Or probably whiskey, water.
Need your hydration.
Yeah. You have whiskey and then have water right away. Right.
Exactly.
And then, I mean, like, I want to say it's probably a weird one, but actually olive oil. I constantly run out of olive oil at home. It's so expensive.
That's actually smart.
Yeah.
I like that one. Clever.
And chips. I like food. Try to say truffle oil also. Nice black truffle oil. I'm just going to have mostly food and then gasoline is a random one to save money. But the rest of them are food related.
No, you're totally good. This is a question that we got, and it's just like it just sticks with me. So.
Oh, I got a question. Are you guys patrons of Lonnie?
I thought
you subscribe to Lonnie Patreon.
How dare you do this to us? How dare you?
I am gonna rule you out, judge you.
Lonnie, hi. I can speak for Nicole and I can really speak for Nicole and I. Lonnie, we love you. We cherish you. We think of you as an amazing person, the sweetest, kindest person ever. No, we're not though. We are not
Wow.
Patreon. And
Wow, so you're missing out on all the news updates and all the fun behind the scenes photos.
truth be told, okay, this is where I am. It's like I'm already subscription to the Andy show, and I do Jake's Twitch stream, and it's just like the adulting and money. So that's where I am.
Yeah, so
I know
that.
Lonnie has different tiers you can choose from to be part of his Patreon. I seen it. I thought about it. I feel guilty. I'm so sorry, Lonnie.
I'm just a broke bitch. What can I say? Like, I apologize too. Like, I wanna like be a Patreon to Lonnie and Black Veil Brides and a part of the Andy show. But
I don't think Black Veil Brides Patreon is no longer a thing. It's like
it doesn't exist anymore. They deleted all their videos.
They deleted all the videos. I mean, it was only $1 every month or so, but it's gone. Like, I'm sad because I like watching those old videos and it's gone.
Yeah.
All of it is gone.
I'm hoping they'll put it out.
I don't know why exactly happened to. I don't even know when it got all completely dead, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, because wasn't it called like Behind the Veil?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's probably they weren't posting anything on there, and they probably weren't making much money from it, so they were just like sitting there.
I just think it was a really cool idea, and I think a bit of a loss. I would have liked if there have been different tiers because all they had was like join for $1 and stuff, and but I don't know. I really liked what they were doing, and then the fact that it's no longer a thing is just
Well,
I'm hoping they'll release. Yeah, I'm hoping they'll release the videos on YouTube or somewhere else like that.
Well, who knows? They're on to bigger and better things. So maybe like the next thing they come out with could be like even better than Behind the Veil.
Maybe, but they were so good videos, and there were some really fun.
There was a lot of good videos.
The New Year one.
They opened up and everything, and they answered questions, and they displayed our stuff, and I really do miss it. So, Lonnie, we apologize for not subscribing to your Patreon.
Wow.
Okay, Lonnie, I'll make you a deal. If you like or comment on this video, I will subscribe to your Patreon.
And messaging Lonnie.
I will do it, Lonnie. If I see a like or sometime a heart or winky face on this video, I will do for your Patreon. But I have to physically see it, not just like a DM or anything. I did there. I can't speak for Nicole, but I will do it because, it will be the cheapest option though, because like Nicole, I'm also a broke ass bitch. So. BVB Army, let us get into our fan shout out for this episode. So for this fan shout out, I would say I can't say I don't know if this person is a BVB fan, but I know this person is very aware of who BVB is and the BVB Army, of course. This actually is a creator from UK, as a business and everything is called Saints of the Undead. He is an amazing artist, and I recently posted this photo on my Instagram where I got a custom jacket from him, this amazing cool jacket, which has the Rebels BVB logo on the back, which is pure. I'm in love with it. He's honestly amazing. He's done amazing custom jackets and everything. If you go on his website or even on his Instagram, he's done one for Motionless in White. He's done one for Eyes 9 Kills. I think this is the first he's done, but it's just his work is so amazing. He loves horror and stuff. So Nicole, if you ever want to scream or crow, hit him up.
Oh, girl. I want to be like, can you somehow mix BVB with Ghostface? Like,
I mean, I think he would be up for it, but his name is Lee, and he's just amazing. And I know, actually, I don't know when this happened, but it kind of happened recently that oh my God. What's her name? Oh my God, I'm blanking on her name. Nicole, black and red hair. Singer.
Oh, Ash Costello.
Ash Costello. So she actually, I don't know if it was her or her team, but they reached out to him to get jackets made for her newest music video. So in the background, he actually made those jackets they're wearing. So it's really cool that his work is now out in like her music video and stuff. So I found really amazing. So any BVB armies out there, if you definitely want something BVB inspired jacket, hit him up. It's worth the wait. Totally worth the wait. He is such an amazing artist, and I think BVB and him need to collaborate and everything. I just also want to say for the amazing Rebels jacket that came from the EP of the cover that Richard Villa, the artist behind that cover, designed. So his lead, the owner of Saints of the Undead, is off. So all his social media links are down below. So if you're interested of getting something BVB related or something else with spikes and change and anything, hit him up. He's taking orders. It's again worth the wait, guys. It is a wait, but it's so worth it. That pretty much brings us to the end of this episode. Memoria, would you like any last words to say to the BVB Army or any of the guys here?
You guys are, I mean, thank you, BVB, for being awesome. And I'm glad to be part of this community and all the friends I got to meet in this community. And to the fans, I know I'm shy and awkward, but if you see me in Discord, say hi, or if you go and see our show, I'll be there, probably front of the line. I'll try as close as possible.
Where can fans find you in the social media platform?
I do have an Instagram. I have a Twitter, and you can put links down below. It's a bit of pain to write out. I do have several Instagrams because I have my main Instagram where I'll post some of my stuff. I also have an editing channel page, which will be the what do I call it? Sorry, I have to look up my own Instagram names because I just made it recently. Memoria editing department. Just underscores.
Okay.
And that's where I post. I make a lot of edits for Jake's Discord, and I decide to post them on Instagram. So that's where you'll find those. Mostly you'll find me on Discord though. If you're in Jake's or Corey's Discord, I'm the real duck. Now that's my name right now. I might change it back to Memoria, but right now my username is the real duck, and that's a whole Discord related thing. Why it's that?
Baby,
Yeah.
if you definitely want to hit up Memoria on any other social media platforms, all of our social media links will be down in the description. Before we officially say goodbye and everything, I just want to say that Nicole here again is going to the Red Rock show. By the time this video is uploaded, her concert would be done already. So
Yeah.
I know her concert's just like coming up here at the time we're speaking at right now. But by the time this video is uploaded, Nicole, I'm just saying, like, I am wishing nothing but good vibes for you at the Red Rock show and everything, and just like I'm excited. I'm excited to see your experience. So
Yeah.
BVB Army, her experience is going to come out very soon of her Red Rock show. And again, I know we're filming this days before, but like I know she's going to have amazing times.
I'm just excited to just even be at Red Rocks in the first place. Always wanted to go there, never been, and of course, the fact that BBB is going to be there along with like 4 other great bands. I'm excited. It's going to be awesome. Thank you, Memoria, for coming on the show and speaking with us and for sharing your Black Veil Bride story. We truly appreciate it. So really, thank you. And it was great to see you again.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's great to be on.
For anyone that doesn't know, we are officially on every single podcast platform. That's iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, literally everything. If you didn't already know that, go ahead, check us out. You can check us out on any platform and, of course, our YouTube channel.
Yes, we are on officially Apple Podcasts. That took a while to get on, but we are officially there. It took some time, but it's showing up on my phone now. So, sorry.
It was being stubborn.
It was being very stubborn, but yes, we're on all streaming platforms too, where you guys can listen to this. And obviously our YouTube channels too are.
Yep. You can watch visually, or if you just want to listen, that's awesome too. But until next time, we will see you guys later.